The next configuration we have is defining the screen layouts for the asset master data and asset depreciation areas. In other words, we manage the screen layouts in this configuration video. So guys, let's start with the screen layout for asset master data. For this, I'll use the path that is from SPRO, it is SAP reference IMG, then financial accounting, asset accounting, master data, and the master data, I'll select the screen layout. Under screen layout, I'll select this define screen layout for asset master data, and then here I'll double click on this define screen layout for asset master data. When I double click on this define screen layout for asset master data, the system will navigate us to the new window. Here we actually make use of the screen layout ABCC, which we had defined during our previous video. So select the layout ABCC and then double click on the logical field groups on the left side of the screen. Yes, here the logical field groups are nothing but the tabs which we observe in the asset master while creation. So to see the individual fields, what we have to do is we have to select the logical field group and then we have to double click on the field group rules. Now what I'll do is I'll just click on the posting information and then double click on this field group rules on the left side of the screen. So when I do this, the system will again take us to the new window. In this window, we manage the individual fields that will be created during the asset master creation. Here we can set the individual fields as required, optional, not required, and display. We also have the option to set its behavior both for the main asset number and sub-asset number. Yes, we also have the option to set its behavior both for the main asset number and sub-asset number. Along with this, we also have a checkbox of copy. Yes, we also have this a checkbox of copy. What this will do is, if the copy checkbox is ticked, then the information from the main asset will be copied to the sub-asset. Yes guys, it is as simple as that. Got it? Great. Now let's make some changes here. For that, I'll change the capitalization date field as required and then I'll click on the save button. Now just click on the back button to come back to our previous screen. Here, select the time dependent data and then double click on the field group rules on the left side of the screen. In this screen, I'll make the business area as required. Yes, what I'll do, I'll make the business area as required and I'll make it required for both main and sub number by using the checkbox. Then I'll change all the other fields as optional. Why we are doing this? Because most of the other fields belongs to controlling module. Since we have not explored the controlling part, I'm just making it as optional. But in real-time projects, if the controlling is activated, then we have to make this cost center as mandatory field. Okay? So the effect of this configuration can be seen during the creation of the asset master data. Now click on the save button. So the effect of this configuration can be seen during the creation of the asset master data. During the creation of the asset master, capitalized on field under posting information tab and the business area field which is under the time dependent data tab has been made mandatory. That means we cannot create the asset master record without entering these two fields. Clear with the concept? Good. Now, the next configuration is defining the screen layout for the asset depreciation areas. Now, what I'll do is, I'll just use the back button to come back to our previous configuration screen. And here, I'll click on the define screen layout for the asset depreciation areas. Or else, we can always use the T code. So what is the T code for this? That is A021. What it is? A021. The asset depreciation areas is one of the tab available in the asset master record. Here we define the screen layout of that tab in this configuration. Now for our learning activity, let's make use of the default screen layout that is 2000. So what I'll do is I'll just select the screen layout 2000 and then I'll double click on this field group rules. Here I'll make sure that the depreciation keys, that is useful life and ordinary depreciation start date, are set as required. And we'll make all the other fields as optional or suppressed. For the field base value percentage, I'll make it as suppressed. And now to save the changes, I'll click on the save button. So guys, to summarize, what we have done in this video is we have created the screen layout and managed the fields by making it as required, optional and suppressed. Yes, of course, you will see its effects once we are using the transaction as an end user while creating the asset master.